Har Har Mahadev, guys. I hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I'll come up with the new book. That is why has nobody told me this before. This book is written by Dr. Julie Smith and presented and created by our channel. Firstly, before this jump into the discussion part, I'll feel sorry to you that I'll not be able to upload the videos past 1 month because I'm getting stuck in some another task which need more attention. So, but let's forget about it. Discuss the insights. Firstly, I'll somebody suggested me to read this book, and I follow her advice religiously, and I'll start reading this book within this busy schedule as well. So, and that time, I'll find this book very good for me because the writer is a psychiatrist by profession. So she is doing clinical practice on these kind of behaviors. So she come up with the solution kind of thing through this book. So this book is divided into seven subsections. First subsection is on dark places. Basically, dark places are those whenever we are feeling low in mood. Suppose I'll consider it as in a very basic example, that is, whenever you basic example, which the scenario we all have to face every now and then, that is to give an exam, right? So you give an exam and ultimately you fail that exam, right? And then again you give that exam and you fail that exam. The thought that your mind is creating is that you are good for nothing, right? And later on time pass, whenever you good try to give any kind of another exam, your mind will blown up with the message that you are good for nothing. So this will not gonna work for you. So in this manner, it ultimately turns into come into your emotions. That emotions tell your senses that you are not going to book your exam, any kind of exam, and ultimately it turns into your behavior that you are doing start doing procrastinate your actions. So in this manner, you have to understand your emotional patterns, which ultimately turns into your behavior. So in to get rid out of this circle, you have to try those kind of things which really helps you. Like as if you are doing, you have any kind of hobby, start pursuing that. Maybe it is not reading, but it may be anything like as to do some people like to do art, draw paintings, draw sketches, or they are love to play instrumental music, they are love to uh, be part of nature, they love to traveling. Those kind of things will help you to deal with this kind of emotions, right? To in order to make the basic right, start doing exercises, have some healthy routine in your life, try to improve your diet pattern, uh, try to become a morning person. These kind of changes will help you to deal with your low mood, right? And another thing is a motivation. We have to understand the role of motivation in your life. Like as you are doing some kind of task and you feel that nobody, some people don't have interest in those kind of activities, and that doesn't mean that you feel demotivated, that you are doing something bad which is not helpful in the future. Try to keep doing it. So you have to nurture your motivation by doing those kind of activities which you actually want to do. No matter what another person are thinking, maybe you're thinking or your dream is small, you are not thinking that much big like another person, but that doesn't mean you are not existing anywhere. Right? Another is the emotional pain. Whenever we are feeling some kind of situation, we get emotional pain out of it. So the thoughts are coming into our mind. We have to decide whether we want to make it pass or we have to do research on it, right? So in this manner, we have to follow the metacognition way, which I learn about this term through this book only. That we have to shift our brain's attention towards those kind of thoughts only which we feel that are helpful to improve our situation. For instance, some thoughts are coming which give negative gestures or which create a sense of jealousy in us. So we have to think and take a step back to look at it, that whether these kind of thoughts are helpful to improve our situation or not. In this manner, you feel that the thoughts number get reduced day by day. So another is the on grief. In this on grief, we have to understand the grief and their different stages and how you get the pillars create the pillars of strength to get rid out of that grief. On self-doubt, I think this is the most prevailing situation which we are facing these days. That is, whenever we start doing something and we are not able to find the constructive criticism from the another person. So in that manner, we have to understand to deal with the criticism or disapproval, because whenever you start doing something, you take baby steps toward it, right? Maybe that the another person who you are following, that is already in a marathon, so he know the basic steps, right? But that doesn't mean you are not existing anywhere. So at that manner, you have to learn to deal with yourself. And in this manner, you have to build confidence in yourself. You have to create a sense of shield so that you are not self-doubting your personality or your credibility. For example, uh, मैंने कहीं बड़े आई एम लिसनिंग टू द लेक्चर एंड ही सेड दैट कि जब कभी भी वेदर आता है, द सीजन्स चेंज होते हैं, वी आर नॉट गेटिंग चेंज, राइट? तो हम क्या करते हैं, जैसे अगर गर्मी आई तो वी आर स्विच टू टूवर्ड्स द कॉटन क्लोथ्स, अगर विंटर आया तो वी आर वेयरिंग द वुलन क्लॉथ्स, और अगर रेनी सीजन हुआ तो वी होल्ड एन अम्ब्रेला. सो इन दिस मैनर ऐसा तो नहीं हुआ कि हम कहीं कुछ बदल गए या ऐसा कुछ हुआ, बट वी आर क्रिएटिंग दोज सिनेरियोज अराउंड अस विच प्रोटेक्ट अस फ्रॉम दैट एनवायरनमेंट. तो उसी तरह से जब कभी भी लाइफ में वेन एवर यू फील दैट कि there is some kind of situation where you are not able to find a constructive guidance from anyone, and you are in dilemma that you are able to pursue that or not, always listen to your heart, listen to your inner self. If that conscience allows you to do that thing, no matter whatever be the person in front of you is saying, become deaf and dumb, do your. So, on fear and stress, you have to understand these terms first, or how to calm your anxiety. So, I feel that we have to do breathing activity or a deep breathing activity. These kind of meditation activity helps us to deal with these two situations, right? Sometimes the stress is not always bad for us. If you are doing very important task, so I think at that time being stress or being in a little bit stress is good for your health. But you are keep stress, you are holding that stress for entire your day and start entire for entire week and then start holding that stress for entire month. It is harmful for your health. So in this manner, whenever you get time for yourself, try to do breathing activity as much as you can, or enchant some spiritual names or something that helps you to get rid. I think after reading this book, I'll feel that we have to create a life with meaning that give us a feeling of real success, because real success comes when we see lot more happier faces in front of us, whom happiness is a reason of our efforts. So these kind of things will help see you to create a life with meaning. So, and another thing is start valuing your relationships, maybe your mother, your father, or any kind of relationship which is really special to you. Invest your time into that. Maybe you are very busy like mine, but whatever be the time, 10 minutes, 15 minutes from a day, start sitting with them and just start listening to them. And you, rather than devoting your time over screens unnecessarily. And sometimes, and another thing is you can do is, if you are not able to find any kind of mentor around you, so try to listen inspirational talks or podcast or something which which inspires you to do some activity, right? I hope this will help you to understand your good points. This is all from my side. Keep reading, guys. Har Har Mahadev.